The pitch. Strike three. And that's why he should have left the game off. The New York Mets just secured the rubber game, stealing this game from the Miami Marlins. Marlins down to their final strike. 1-2. Brazoban comes to a rest. Timeout called by Terrens, out of all people. Maybe didn't like the pitch call. Guys, if this is the end, we'll stick around for a little bit. I'm not sure if Dan's going to be hopping on with us, but shout out to everybody who's in here in the chat. We'll break down a little bit of this game. Listen to some of the quotes post-game. Brazoban ready. The pitch. Strike three. And that's why he should have left the game off. The New York Mets just secured the rubber game, stealing this game from the Miami Marlins. 6-5. Doesn't matter how you win in the National Baseball League or MLB, or National League, the National League East, the New York Mets win the rubber game against Miami. Very exciting. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. We'll break down some of these stats over here. Marte Parte on the field right now. Doesn't matter how you win. This team shows its resilience. Here we go. New York Mets 6, Miami 5. New York had 9 hits, 1 error. Marlins had 13 hits, 1 error. Budo gets the win. Curry gets the loss. And Brazoban gets his first save of the season. And maybe you guys are with me. Maybe you're not. Let me know down in the comments. Are you guys now believers in Brazoban, or is he starting to gain your trust? He is one of those players that I said to look out for heading into this season. I thought that a offseason in the pitching lab could really set him up for success, and it looks like that's what we have. Very excited. Let's see. Let's take a peek at. I want to also get to around the league really quick, so I know we have that coming up as well. I appreciate you guys all being in here. What a win for our New York Mets. Let's see. Yeah, 2 runs in the 11th. How big was that? That error by the Miami Marlins shortstop ended up costing them the game. Just did. Pete Alonso with the big 3-run home run. He stays hot. Now we just need, I'm not worried about Soto. I think Soto will just be fine. I think a lot of you guys are there with me, but we desperately need Francisco Lindor to start picking it up. He's clearly not right. Let's take a look at some of your guys' comments here. Did he win, but I'll take it. Lewis with the W. Anthony Brazoban looking great, man. Now what is that? That is 5 1/3, I believe he has. No hits. No runs allowed. Only a couple of hits. Whoa, that last pitch was dirty. Sarah, who is your favorite Mets player? Right? Oh, how can it not be Juan Soto? I'm wearing his authentic jersey right now. I got it at Amazing Day. If you guys have not been to Amazing Day, you got to go next year. A lot of fun. Was chaos, but the chaos was working. Blitz, I'm loving him. Let's see what else we got going here. The boys need to work on the defense, GWB. Look, that was spring training is what that is for. If you're going to work on your defense, it gets worked on during spring training, point blank and simple. Ken says, we have the polar bear. Yes, we do. And look, I'm very excited for Pete Alonso. Whether he stays here long term or not, nobody knows as of this point, but I'm happy for him. He's a guy that worked his tail off in the offseason, thought he was deserving of a contract, fired his agent a couple years ago, hired Scott Boras and settles for that 1-year prove-it deal pretty much. And so far early in the season, he's proven it. We had this from FaZe. I was too scared to watch the end, LOL. I know a lot of people that are like that. They actually turn the TV off and they look for the final at the end. Brennan says, definitely wasn't a clean win. Offense really needs to get going. Let's effing go Mets. Only 6 games in and not going to give them too much ish. But man, that was a stressful game to watch. I agree. But you know what? We also see in the last couple of years, this team builds character. And we traditionally now, it's like a tradition. We get off to those slow starts. You get the 3-3 road trip, which we've always said, all the baseball savants, Terry Collins said this on my show last year. You try to go to 500 on the road, and you try to be better at home. We said coming into the series, and I believe a lot of you guys are here with me. You try for 500 on the road, and you take 2 out of 3 from the Miami Marlins. Things are looking up. It felt different just a couple hours ago when we started this live stream, but we got the win. That's all that matters. Yeah, being a Mets fan builds character. FML. That's a perfect comment for you. I want to get to around the bigs before we close up tonight. We have current scores. Let's check out some of the things that matter. Obviously, you have the Boston Red Sox over the Orioles right now. The Red Sox, who are struggling 1-4 to start the season. Check it out. Our New York Yankees getting mollywopped by the D-backs 4-0, top 5. Rondon, 4 innings pitched. He's given up 4 runs. The Rockies, the Phillies, unfortunately, are continuing to stay hot, looking to win their 4th game of the year, looking to go 4-1 or 2-0 on the brutal Colorado Rockies. Tonight at 8:30 should be a great game. The Dodgers and the Braves. Let's hope the Braves end up 0-7 to start the year. The Rangers finished off Cincinnati. The Pirates finished off the Rays. The Brewers barely finished off Kansas City to get their 2nd win of the year. You have the Angels getting shellacked by the Cardinals. The 4-2 Angels, that's a little bit of a surprise. Didn't expect that. The Twins take care of the White Sox. The Blue Jays get their 5th win of the year, going to 5-2 over the Nationals. The Cubs end up winning 10-2 over the Athletics, going 5-4. And obviously, we have the San Diego Padres extending to 7-0 with their win over Cleveland. Guys, thank you so much for sticking around today. We'll be releasing a couple new videos. We have a new video that's going to be coming out tomorrow, pre-showing our home opener, which Dan and I will both be at. I will be there as early as I possibly can be, trying to get you guys some exclusive footage, which will be available to members only. So if you're considering becoming a member, it's only $1.99 a month. You can subscribe down on YouTube. You're going to get exclusive video from Citi Field. I know Dan's going to be in the press box as he's a member of the New York Post, but things are looking up. If you guys want to support the channel, we will be having those member-only content coming out, as well as several special guests booked only in the future. You guys can watch it live, but we'll be going to our members' comments. But thank you again. The New York Mets get that the extra innings victory. Thanks so much for sticking around, everybody. We'll be live again probably sometime next week. I'll be going away, but after this weekend's game, but we'll have some video footage for you from opening day. As always, people, let's go Mets. Peace.